So we're going to talk a little bit about walleye fishing techniques that you would use with the variety of lures that I've discussed. Generally, you're going to be fishing walleyes out in your main lake basins throughout much of the ice season. And you're fishing such wide, vast, open areas that you want your presentation to be something that's going to stand out and draw fish in. And I'm going to discuss a little bit about how you're going to go about doing that. So today, I'm using a jigging Rap. What you're going to want to do is drop this all the way down to the bottom. Once it hits bottom, I like to reel down to where my rod tip is just above the ice, and I'm going to snap it. I call it snap jigging. A lot of guys refer to it that way. But the goal is to get that bait smacking the bottom and bringing it up, and you want a cloud of sediment and debris to come up with your bait. And that kind of is a beacon for fish. When they see that off from a distance, they think maybe another fish is over there feeding, and they're going to be curious about it. Fish are naturally curious, yes. And they're going to come in and take a look, and they're going to discover your bait there. So I'm just going to keep beating the bottom and just keep jigging up. And if you think there's a fish down there, let's say you have a flasher or something like that, you're just going to kind of do a steady quiver. And if nothing hits it, drop it back down and start over again. Snap it 2 or 3, 4 times real hard into the mud. Get that nice cloud of dust stirred up, and then bring it up and do the same thing over again. And I can tell you right now that if you've got walleyes in the area, they often find that really irresistible. So similar to panfish, walleyes are going to be very light biters for the most part. Very seldomly are you going to get a situation where they just hit it really hard. You're still going to get a very kind of a subtle take. As soon as you see that action on your rod, go ahead and give them a good solid hook set to make sure that you get that hook set well into their bony mouth. Something very important to consider. I see people do it all the time where they just start reeling as soon as they feel a hit. And unfortunately, you just don't get the hook set that you need to get that fish up on the ice.